What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Tuesday, December 4th, 2018. And I was going to make a video just going through the propaganda, seeing what's going on. But then I saw today's date numerology, remembered that today is the day Urban Meyer is retiring, and it cannot be any better. This is 21 weeks and 1 day from his birthday. 2/11 is the 47th prime. Ohio equals 47. Sun equals 27. 18 and 54. And for Urban Meyer's 90th game, he won. That was against Michigan in Ohio State. Sun equals 9. So I saw how today is a date with 27 days remaining on a date with a life lesson number of 27. This does not happen often. And on top of that, we get 54/18. So it's a very Sun day, a very Buckeye day. So we're just going to look at some propaganda about Urban Meyer. But the video is already over. This is definitive evidence. I've shown again and again and again that Ohio does things by the numbers 72 and 27. They released a driver's license on this day featuring a 27-year-old Jane Doe, which equals 27. Jane Doe 27, Buckeye 27, 72. And you type in Urban Meyer. First thing you get is Urban Meyer retiring. I mean, I just really, like, if you're new here, can you please just watch some of my Ohio videos? You just have to watch one or two, and you see how they do it all by the number 72/27. And now we have this theatrical actor inside some propaganda today. 9 hours ago, Sun 9. Urban Meyer retires, but his machine will press on. Urban Meyer says he doesn't think he'll coach again. This is it for him. So the main takeaway of this video is that it's on a day with its perfect numerology. Buckeye 27, 12 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, 27, day with 27 days remaining. Ohio's logo on their seal is the sun. Whoops. Well, no, we'll keep this up too. Ohio BMV. See this? Driver's license. See when it was issued? 7/02/2018. That's the date with 47 and 27 numerology. Ohio 47, Buckeye 27 on 2/7, 7/2. Jane Doe 27. She's 27 years old at the time of this issuance. On 2/1/1 is when it expires. 2/11, the 47th prime. Ohio 47. So just remember that. And the day it expires, the date with a life lesson number of 27, 45 numerology, 9 numerology, Sun 9, Sun 54, Sun 27. So going back to today, you see the pattern now, the ongoing pattern in all of their propaganda. The preamble sums to 27/72. The state song sums to 27/72. Too many examples. Mike DeWine, the newly elected governor, born a date with 72/27 numerology. Ted Strickland, born a date with 72/27 numerology. The examples are so numerous, I don't even know what to do with them besides compile them all and share it around the state of Ohio. Share it with the world. So we could just look at some propaganda, look at how many days from his birthday is happening, but let's just flesh out the numerology of today. So we know Buckeye sums to 27 and Sun does. Ohio equals 16, Columbus equals 34. So on a day with 34 and 16 numerology, we have Columbus, Ohio, and there's propaganda. It's such a perfect day for Columbus, Ohio to participate in fake news federal government propaganda. S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, so reducing everything once, adding them all, 34. Ohio, 16. Reversing the alphabetical order. So now A is 26, Z is 1. So you sum each letter to a single digit. COO is 12, reversing, 1 plus 2 is 3. H is 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. We'll just close this propaganda. Just make this about Urban Meyer. Let's see the video length. 2-minute, 28-second video. Death equals 228. United States of America 228. Also 100. Oh, is this a 148-second video? Look at this. Perfect. Very good way to segue into this part. So, this video is 148 seconds long. 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Urban Meyer, born July 10th, 1964, excuse me. July 10th, 2018, though, to today. A span of 148 days. 148 days later is his birthday. Or his birthday, from his birthday to today, he's retiring 148 days. They have a 148-second video. Urban Meyer equals 148 when you reverse the alphabetical order. So if you're logical and not retarded, obviously this is not a coincidence. We are having the gematria. This is very important to Jewish mysticism. It's part of Kabbalah. It says God created the world, combined the letter with the number, and through that meaning you can get more esoteric meaning into the world around you. Become like God, see like God. So they are mocking that and crafting this propaganda, employing this actor to sell you out in a bunch of theatrical performances. And here they're coding him with the gematria, the same amount of days from his birthday, and then on top of that, inside their propaganda, they give you a video about him. This is SportsIllustrated.com. Sports Illustrated is federal government propaganda. Catholic Church propaganda for sure. Catholic equals 46. The Catholic Church runs the state of Ohio. Absolutely. I've proven that over and over again. The Catholic Church runs the United States of America, runs your nation as well, wherever you are in this world. Sports Illustrated. S is the 19th letter. I is the 9th. 190.90, 46 prime. This propaganda is from SI.com. Their logo is SI 199. See what I'm saying? So Urban Meyer 148-second video, 148 days from his birthday. This is fake news by the numbers propaganda. And again, 21 weeks in one day. The 47 prime. Using the alphabetical order, Ohio 47, 211, the 47 prime. And remember, the driver's license, when does it expire? 21/1. So do you see how we're on OhioBMV.gov? This is the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, but they call it the Bureau, because they're doing it by the numbers too, like they do everything else. Ohio, the 17th state with the BMV. Plenty of examples here. Let's just bring up Urban Meyer real quick in Wikipedia so you all can see his birthday. Born July 10th, 1964. I'm just making this very clear for anyone new here so they can understand that this is what's going on, that my intention is just to educate you onto how the world of sports is scripted. Guys, I've called out multiple OSU games and have those videos on this channel. I've called out other sports games using this knowledge. Zachary K. Hubbard, who I learned this from, calls out all sorts of sports games, championships, well in advance, false flag terror events. Look at this shit. Meyer will retire at 54 with a career record of 186 wins, 32 losses across 10 years at Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, and Ohio State. So he's going to retire from Ohio at 54. Remember, sun equals 54. Today's the day with 54 numerology. You see how Urban Meyer is nothing else than an actor playing in some false flag propaganda. The state of Ohio. He was born in Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio, the port city. This is why Toledo and Michigan have a rivalry according to the narrative. Because this borders Michigan and Ohio. And Michigan wanted Toledo. Ohio wanted Toledo for obvious reasons. It's a port city, there's water. These are Phoenicians running Ohio, Michigan. Phoenicians with their port city, you think shit's changed? No, this is their propaganda. Urban Meyer's an actor for the Phoenicians, the Freemasons, Phoenician Freemasonry, both something 59, 58. And that's the whole story. So that's why Jim Harbaugh, the president or the coach of Michigan, born in Toledo, Ohio as well, at the same hospital as Urban Meyer. So coincidentally, that's going on with Jim Harbaugh, and this is the same actor in the coincidence where he's facing his brother in the Super Bowl. This is the same actor, the Harbaugh brothers. So he's in that coincidence where he's in the same Super Bowl with his brother, facing against each other, and now he's in this being born to Toledo at the same hospital with their rival, against the rival Urban Meyer. Is a theatrical act. Jim Harbaugh is a theatrical performer. That's literally all he is. I'm not kidding. You've seen Matt Damon on screen. It's the same thing. Bordering the state of Michigan. See, Toledo War. You can read about the Toledo War. An almost bloodless boundary dispute between the U.S. state of Ohio and the adjoining territory of Michigan. It was a by the numbers propaganda event. Of course, the 17th state got it. Mason 17. But I did all this just to show you the sun. Even in their flag, they get the sun with some pentagrams around it. Of course, some of those are inverted. Here, they love the sun. Sun is the keeper of time. So is Saturn. Time, Ohio, sum to the same thing. Also in the Satanic cipher, they sum to 187. Ohio 187. Time 187. Where did Urban Meyer work? Who were his employers? Ohio State University. Their logo, see, 187. 187. So just to wrap this up, we're going to see this again. State songs, Beautiful Ohio. So it's the first and original state song. See, is the official equals 47, song of the U.S. state of Ohio. Beautiful Ohio. Sums to 27, 72. You see, reversing the alphabetical order, 207, which is 27, 72 when you reduce. And of course, when you take into account the H, you add 9, because it's 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, you get 81, ritual 81, 27, sun 18. I didn't even realize this, but we're learning something new. The state song sums to 599 in the Satanic cipher, the 109th prime number. 109 is the 29th prime, Ohio equals 29. This Satanic cipher is A is 36, Z is 61. The sum of the numbers 1 through 36 gives you 666. 16 is the 18th prime, 61 is the 18th prime. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. Satanic gematria equals 666 in that cipher. Very special cipher too to the state of Ohio. They love it. It's a satanic state, a satanic organization, a satanic corporation, and they do everything by the numbers. The state of Ohio loves practicing Kabbalah. I've been exposing this for years. Named after a river. Good River. Why are they naming themselves after a river? River equals 72. 36 like Buckeye. Everything they do are by these numbers. So go to their Constitution. Their current Constitution with the preamble, see? With one of the shortest preambles of any state constitution. We, the people of the state of Ohio, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom to secure its blessings and promote the general welfare, do establish this Constitution. Obviously a bunch of propaganda. I look at, because the state of Ohio loves the Satanic cipher. I don't know how much more obvious it needs to be. 63, Buckeye 36. The key of David, double 63. And I've been teaching for so long that the key of David very important to the state of Ohio. They love to code those numbers. The Key of David, 63 forwards and backwards. Columbus, Ohio, 63 forwards and backwards. S the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing once, 63 forwards and backwards. This is the capital. I'm not making any of this shit up. I'm just, nonchalantly exposing my local government. This is what they're doing. It's always numerology. Ohio, the 17th state, it's essentially 153 to 17th triangular number. Son 54. Urban Meyer retiring at 54 from Columbus, Ohio. That's where OSU's at. 171, the 18th triangular number. So I never even knew this. It's essentially 6363. But what I wanted to show you is essentially 2007, 720. 2772, numbers for Buckeye. Driver's license coming out this day. I hope the examples are good. There's plenty more, but just watch my other videos. Search Mike DeWine, look at his birth numerology. Search Ted Strickland, look at his birth numerology. Going back to the Key of David, we're talking about governors. The Key of David 135, a reshuffling at 153. The Key of David, Sumsu 135. Guess who's born the 13th of May? This theatrical actor, John Kasich. He said he's going to run again for president, or he was considering it. That was on a date with 47 numerology just not long ago. This month. Or was it last month? Last month. Day with 47 numerology did that. But May 13th, 1952, Prophecy 52, the Key of David from Revelation 3:7, Revelation, the Book of Prophecy. May 13th, 13/5, the Key of David 135. So, by this point in the video, you probably can't be confused. This is really what's going on. If you live in Ohio, now you know what your state's doing. Now you know what they've been doing. Now you know how to identify their propaganda, their coding. And to the angel of the church in Philadelphia, write, these things saith he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. So just think about that, stew over that. Obviously, that's what they're all about. The Key of David, that's what their propaganda is all about. Propaganda 48, like Key of David, controlling everything, uncontested. And just to further this, and to the angel of the church in Philadelphia, write. Angel of the church in Philadelphia, write. Oh, let's just go back here. Philadelphia, 223, 61, like the synagogue of Satan, equals 223. Church 61, 101. See? Church 61, 101. Philadelphia 61, 101. And then we look up Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Look at this. This is not too far from Ohio, neighboring state, right to the east. We get Pennsylvania. They love putting out by the numbers propaganda just like Ohio. Look at when they were found. Founded October 27th, 1682. Found date with 135 numerology. Do you see this? The Key of David 135. Philadelphia founded date with 135 numerology. This is how your entire nation is founded. Sun 54, Saturn 119, Sun 27. As I've already exposed, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania loves participating in these 27 themed rituals too, just like Ohio. But I've just seen more in Ohio, but I've decoded more Ohio because I live there. Like, I like to decode my local government. I like to decode the people saying that they're here to help me and they're here for my benefit and they're here to control my mind with their propaganda. But it ain't working. I'm just exposing their bullshit. Look at this Freemasonic actor, Ben Franklin, in 1777. New World Order 177. Propaganda 177. He literally crafted propaganda, published propaganda. He was a propagandist, a Freemason, if he even existed. You know, Judaism 77, Washington, D.C. and the 77th meridian. So I hope that was enough information. Obviously, I can talk about a lot more. I barely talk about Urban Meyer. Just kind of showed you how this is a 27 ritual and all the other examples surrounding it. Plenty more examples. But 20 minutes is a good amount of time to probably stop this. You can see what ESPN did. They like to put out certain things. See, like it's this. At 5:03 p.m., they're publishing this propaganda. 53. Ohio equals 53. Or excuse me, Ohio equals 16, reversing, reducing. 53 is the 16th prime number. 53 is the 16th prime. You can come back and check it later. Today's date was 16 numerology. And look, minute 47 video. This is 147 days, a span of 148 days from his birthday. So we have Sports Illustrated 199 propaganda, Catholic 46, 190 46 prime. You see how there's 148 seconds? This is happening 147 days, but counting the end date 148. So ESPN's giving us the 147 in the video. SI's giving us the 148 in this video. See? Always syncing it up from the birthday. Urban Meyer is a theatrical actor for the federal government. Also 21 weeks, Saturn 21. There's something about in OSU. I saw some OSU propaganda hanging up, something about like 21 is 21 or something like that. Like OSU loves putting out propaganda, obviously. If you go there, you go to a propaganda generator, you go to a place that is deceiving you, stealing your money, making you worship this actor. Guys, the entire state of Ohio worships him. They worship this actor. It's so disgusting. They don't see how he's literally right here. This is a play. 90 over 92% of the sign on that day. I like how we heard him say 92. You know, Ohio 29, football 29. I would play the whole thing, but sports news, they treat it differently. It's not like showing a video on CNN. Like I can get a copyright strike easily for this because I mean I should. This is it's no different than me playing a Netflix movie. This is their content. This is their actor. This is their play. This is their fake fictional tale. Their fictional event. Who's they? They equals 58, like Freemasonry. This is their shit. So they have every right to strike me if they wanted to. Because it's not news. It's a play. It's a drama. Look at this guy. Always doing this type of shit. He's an actor. People need to fucking see. That's why I'm stressing enough. If you want to see if anyone's an actor, besides Donald Trump, because that's super obvious, and Obama, that's super obvious, and George, both Bush, all Bushes, obvious. Urban Meyer's a motherfucking actor. Quit following him. Quit worshiping him. Quit thinking he was one of the best coaches ever. He took orders from the Zionist Jew bankers. He took orders from the Jewish industrialist banking interests who run the federal government, who run the world of sports, who run the Catholic Church, and they do it all by this code. Look at this. Doing this Masonic, putting up the hand shit. Again, he's leaving. Death equals 213 in Satanic Gematria. The key of David equals 213. Taking account the capital letter. Key of David 213. Notice how the key of David equals 216. Cleveland, Ohio with the 216 area code. Because Cleveland, Ohio's in Ohio, and Ohio loves the key of David. I think it's very clear by now. The key of David 213. You add 26 per capital letter. Take account the capital letters. That right here. Also 133 seconds. Football equals 133. Government 133. Football is a government sport. Urban Meyer is a government actor. Like, if anyone from Ohio leaves this video learning that Urban Meyer is nothing else than a theatrical stage performer, I'll be very happy. That's my whole point of this video, is to finally show you that this Columbus actor, Columbus 34, Murder 34, Jewish 34, right here, this theatrical stage performer, this dramatist, is just that. He's not a coach. He is a paid TV actor participating in Masonic propaganda. Masonic 115 is also 75 seconds. New World Order 75. So there you go. That was even more information. 45, the reflection of 54. 835, Thelema 35. 747, Masonic 74, Ohio 47. This is not about Ohio anymore, but still, it's the fact that it's Masonic propaganda updated at 747. That's all you have to see. Peace out.